Grand Rising, y'all. Hopefully you can hear me. It's 7:50 a.m. and I just wanted to talk about something. Y'all see my locks? I'm gonna do a separate video on this, on my locks, but this is my third time starting them, and it's been a minute since I restarted them, so they're starting to lock up again, and they're looking really good. I really love this stage of my locks, but that's not what I'm gonna talk about right now. I really wanted to talk about spiritual journeys, and everybody's is different, and choosing when to walk your journey alone. And what I mean by that is, what I've been going through recently is trying to pick and choose who I want in my life, what's best for me, and ultimately, I'm sorry, this got pads in it. Let me take them out. But what's best for me and what I'm most happy with. Because at the end of the day, you are not obligated to anybody. You are not obligated to have anybody in your life. Okay, you're not obligated nothing. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if you make promises. You're not obligated to keep that promise because you are your own person at the end of the day. So, like, what I mean is, like, me personally, knowing when to walk this journey alone, knowing when to try to have. So basically, it's picking and choosing when to have relationships with people. Like, say I'm trying to elevate, and I'm trying to do better with my life and this and the third. But it's this feeling of being alone, feeling like I don't have anybody, feeling like people don't understand me or understand what I'm going through, or understand what I'm feeling, or understand what I'm trying to do. And that can be like with intimate relationships, trying to have a partner while on your spiritual journey. Not saying that there's nothing wrong with having somebody on your spiritual journey. It's just the fact that we need to learn how to be alone and to go within, because having somebody else in our lives on our spiritual journey can have a lot of influence. Not saying that it's going to be bad influence, but it can have a lot of influence. And a lot of the times, this is a journey that we all need to walk alone, because we all need to get to know ourselves on different levels. When you're doing spiritual work, and you're doing light work, and you're doing shadow work, it brings out a lot of things that a lot of us have not yet dealt with, and that can come out, especially if it's trauma, that can come out in very toxic ways. And that can come out in very toxic ways towards your partner, towards your friendships, towards relationships with your parents, or anybody. And we basically don't want that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to learn that it's okay to be alone. I'm trying to learn that it's okay to not always have somebody intimate in my life, or try to have a relationship with somebody, or to not be rushed into a relationship. Because I feel like I'm going to be on this spiritual journey for the rest of my life. I have a whole lifetime, or whatever, or however long I am meant to be here. I feel like I'm here to fulfill a purpose, and sometimes I feel like I get distracted. I did a reading on myself, and then I had somebody else do a reading on me, and it was basically telling me that I needed to focus on me more. I needed to focus on what's making me happy. I need to put in the work. I need to put in the work on this spiritual journey, on my physical journey, on my mental journey, on my emotional journey. I need to make sure I'm straight, so I'm able to be a functionable parent for my child, and for the people around me, and for the people that need me, because I do feel like I am put here to fulfill a purpose, and that's to help others. So I can't do that if my mental health is not correct. So back to what I was talking about, just learning how to be alone, learning that it's okay. You are not the only one. How do you think these shamans or whoever who look up to, if they really know themselves, and they're really doing work, doing work, spiritual work, and putting in that work in a spiritual practice, know that they had to be alone at some point. Know that they had to try to find some type of solitude, because you have to listen to yourself when you decide to go on a spiritual journey. You have to listen to yourself. You have to listen to what your heart feels. You have to listen. You have to use your feminine and masculine energy. Feminine, your intuition. You have to listen to yourself and how you feel. You have to know what your voice is. Your masculine energy, you have to use your mind, your thinking, your logic. So I'm saying all that to say, not only to document my spiritual journey on YouTube, but to also say that it's okay to be alone. It's okay not to force. It's okay to try to not to force. It's okay not to have people in your life right now on this spiritual journey. I know y'all see the little Shabbat. I had to prop the phone up. It's okay not to have anybody on your spiritual journey with you. If you know you need solitude and you know you need time alone, and whoever in your life, whether it's a positive or negative relationship, sometimes you just need to take a step back and be like, hey, I'm doing this for me. This is for me right here. And I need this time to myself. I need to read more. I need to stay off my phone a lot more. I need to read books. I need to do my yoga. I need to meditate more. I need to sit with myself and learn that it's okay to be alone. I need to do more mindful eating, more mindful thinking. And really just dig deeper into myself, because we are constantly ever changing, ever evolving. I remember my dad told me it's two things. He always told me this: it's two things promised in life, and that's death and change. And death, you could take that how you want to take it. Death can be good and bad, and change is always gonna come. You change every day. We age every day. We change thoughts and feelings every day. We feel differently about different things every day. So it's just like, sometimes you need to walk this journey alone. This journey may take you a month, or whatever you're trying to reach. This journey may take you a month. This journey may take you a year. This journey may take you the next 10 years of your life. But learning that it's okay to be alone. And if you don't want to be alone, learning that it's okay to have people in your life. And also learning to set boundaries on this spiritual journey. Especially when you decide to have people in your life. Hold on, y'all. This is turmeric, get tea, turmeric, ginger, get tea, and matcha mango. Matcha, I don't know if you guys know, a matcha moringa tea. But yeah, so I'm learning that it's okay to be alone in this journey. And if you are alone and you feel like you keep going. There is no better life than being mentally, physically, emotionally free. Like, you gotta go within to go out. You feel me? Like, and take your time on your journey. Take your time. All you got is time. Like, there's no need to rush on your spiritual journey. There is no need to rush on everything is in divine timing. I always say everything is in divine timing, and everything doesn't have to be perfect now. You just need to ride that wave and figure it out now. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Ashe. Everything is what it is now, so it's meant to be what it's meant to be in the future. You get what I'm saying? Like, take that time for yourself now, and take that time for yourself now. But that's all I got for right now, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.